The chemical engineering program in Salalah College of Technology ensures the safety and well-being of its clientele by promoting safe, ethical, responsible, and sustainable practice coupled with professional behavior and technical competence in the laboratory. To obtain this objective, the lecturer and technician in charge see to it that its clientele follows all safety precautionary measures. The Petrochemical Laboratory. The Petrochemical Laboratory is a laboratory with state-of-the-art equipment that mimics the industrial operations. It is the laboratory where students apply their theoretical knowledge on each activity. Health and safety. PPE is personal protective equipment that protects the user against health and safety risk at work. The following PPE are being used before performing experiment in the laboratory. Lab coats. In laboratories, lab coats protects against accidental spills from chemicals. In this case, they usually have long sleeves and are made of absorbent materials, such as cotton, so that the user can be protected from chemical spills. Face protection masks. Face protection masks should be worn when making solutions and cleaning up small spills. It also protects from direct inhaling of fumes from chemicals when performing experiments. Hand protection gloves. It is important to wear gloves when working with hazardous chemicals and other materials to protect our hands from infection and contamination. It is best to use proper hand protection gloves to maintain dexterity and tactile sensitivity when handling extremely hazardous materials. Goggles. Goggles or safety glasses are forms of protective eyewear that usually enclose or protect the area surrounding the eye in order to prevent particulates, water or chemicals from striking the eyes.
In case of chemical spills on the body, use shower in the chemical building.
Alert! Before using a fire extinguisher, ensure that someone notifies the fire department, alerts others about the fire, begins evacuating others from the premises. Fire extinguishers are for controlling small fires before they have a chance to spread. Before using one, make sure that you have a clear escape, you are familiar with the operating instructions of the fire extinguisher, and that the fire extinguisher you have is suitable for the fire you're facing. Proceed to operate the extinguisher using the pass technique to control and extinguish the fire. First, hold the extinguisher upright and pull the pin. Next, stand 8 to 10 feet from the fire and aim the nozzle at the base of the fire. Do not get too close or aim the nozzle too high. Once the nozzle is aimed at the base of the fire, squeeze the levers together to begin discharge of the fire extinguishing agent. Maintain your distance from the fire and sweep the nozzle from side to side, sweeping 3 to 6 inches beyond the right and left edges of the fire. Discharge the extinguisher until contents are exhausted to prevent reignition. Move around the fire to confirm it is completely extinguished.
Okay, this is a very important in our subject, petroleum processing and refining. Okay, so where the crude oil is converted into products. So this can be done only in the distillation oil. Okay. What are the safety precautions you have to protect before performing the experiment? Means first thing is gloves. Next here you have to wear the lab coat, and then you have to wear the safety glasses, and then mask. You have to wear like this. And you remember I told you before, this is a very high temperature operation. So for that we have to use carbon fiber gloves if it is required. Okay, like this, and then safety gloves.